Hello everyone, welcome back for another season of Kirby's Outdoors. It's that time of year, summertime, about to hit the woods, and I'm bringing my future little hunting partner. Hi. First we're gonna just check, make sure everything's okay. We've had some tree stands that have been up for a little bit, so we're gonna update the ratchet straps to make sure we're safe. So we're heading out now, see you in the woods. Just got all the ratchet straps replaced on this hang-on stand we have here. Added a lifeline. You can't go wrong with these bad boys. You're attached from the minute you step off the ground. Last thing you want to ever do is fall, especially with these an older hang-on. Who knows that anything could break. Here's gonna be the view. Gonna grab the easy cuts, trim up with some shooting lane. I saw a lot of deer in this spot years ago, but ever since we didn't replace the safety straps, I didn't feel comfortable coming up here until now. But we got new ratchet straps. New safety harness gear. Let's go.
Daddy, you ready?
See me?
Yes.
I think my daughter and Monkey, the real star of the show, are ready to go home. Love you. Trim a couple shooting lanes at one of the properties I hunt. And we're getting ready. Deer season is coming up really fast. K.B.O is sponsored by the EZV Bow site, Grizzly Coolers, Easy Cut, Black Eagle Arrows, Recon Rings, Adrenaline Archery of Brockport, New York, and these other sponsors. It is November 4th. I'm headed out to the deer woods now. I'm going over to my uncle's property. Feeling a little under the weather, but you know what? That's not going to keep me out of the woods. I need to let an arrow fly. It's like a disease in my body right now that just wants it to happen. I've had a series of unfortunate events. Last sit, I had to deal with a trespasser, so that screwed up the whole hunt. The sits before that, I haven't even seen a deer yet. So I'm hoping to get out now. It's 50 degrees out. Good wind direction for the spot I'm gonna go to. And hopefully we see some deer tonight and let one fly, because I'm ready. Super quiet right now, but I just drilled a doe, 40 yards, EZV baby. These deer did the same thing last year. Saw them coming over from behind on my right, and then they just disappear every time. I don't know where the frick they go.
trail, and I saw the one doe, and there was a like 4 or 5 deer, and I'm trying to scan quick to see if there's a buck. I didn't see any antlers. I think I shot the biggest doe in the group. It happened so fast. I'm telling you what, that EZV, I just framed it up and let it go, and before I know, the arrow was on its way. I'm pretty sure it was a good hit. Definitely lungs, maybe a little liver, but we'll see. I gotta text my uncle. God, thank him so much. Uncle Craig, thank you for letting me on this spot. This is his spot. He's led me on here for a few years now. This is the second time I've shot a deer from this stand. And I'm freaking pumped. I can't wait to start tracking this bad boy. Let's go check the arrow. See how it looks. That is crazy. That is a bloody black eagle arrow right there. Alright, I just went and offloaded some of my gear, grabbed my camera, some other things that I need for tracking and recovering a deer. We're heading back in now. My uncle's coming out too to help me out. We'll see if we get back on that blood trail and find this deer.
45 minutes later.
Alright, we found her. This doe gave us little to no blood trail. We were walking, I was like, you know what, let me check the shooting range, see if we find blood. Look up, there's some blood. I'm like, all right, first blood, here we go. Start tracking, we're going deep, deep, deep. We can't find anything. So I've said, let's go back out, we'll come back in the morning. All right, then I'm asking my uncle, I'm like, where does this lead here? We're heading down the shooting lane. I said, let's just go as far as we can go down this trail. And then don't I just see a deer laying there? I can't believe it. First kill with the EZV Bow sight. I'm telling you, I'm sold. Perfect shot. I think I'm gonna get a new kind of broadhead though, because I wasn't impressed with the blood trail. But nice, healthy doe here. Get her processed up. And we're gonna get out of here. I'm freaking pumped, man. This is great.
So after reviewing the footage to that hunt, I noticed something. The deer walked down the path I thought they were gonna walk down, which meant that the shooting lane I made in the summer really paid off. The year prior, I could not make a shot if the deer were on the walking path because there was a branch like 20 feet up that I couldn't reach and I couldn't cut. So it was just one of those things I had to deal with it. But this past year, I got the new 20-foot pole saw from Easy Cut, which I'm telling you, that thing's been a lifesaver when it comes to trimming shooting lanes in the woods. I went in there, cut down that branch, and I had a perfect clear sight picture to my target. And it paid off, made that shot 40 yards, it was awesome. Another thing you may notice when you watch the footage is the deer came down the walking path, and that's the path I took to get into that spot. And this may sound like a sales pitch, I'm telling you right now it's not. The scent lock and stuff I wear really pays off. Those deer came in, they weren't alert, they were calm. When you're making a 40-yard shot, or anytime you're really shooting at a deer with a bow, is that if they're high alert, they can really jump an arrow. And it's one of those things that the more calm they are, the easier it gets. And, you know, going through and making sure your gear is in Oz, using ozone to your advantage, using the scent lock stuff, that really paid off for me, and I believe it worked. The wind was swirly, and that's something they say, always hunt the wind, but, you know, the wind isn't always just going one direction. Sometimes it's swirling on you, it's changing, and on that hunt, it worked. Now, during gun season, I was seeing deer. It just was never giving me the shot opportunities I wanted. You can look at this Tacticam footage through my scope, and you could see what I saw, which was just thick branches. And I saw like 4 or 5 does that hunt. It was an awesome hunt, but I just never was able to take a shot that I thought would have been ethical. I sat through a lot of weather. I regretted passing does. I was pretty confident after I shot that doe, and I wanted to wait for a buck. I passed a few deer waiting for that opportunity, and it never happened. I never even saw the bucks, except for one half rack. But the thing that I remember most about this season is something that I did in the early season, as you saw in the footage, was that me and my daughter went out and we were doing a little scouting mission and stuff. And those are the memories that I'm gonna remember the most about this past year, is having her in the woods with me and really enjoying that. And it's things like that that are way more important than any tag you punch.
For more great content, check us out at KirbyBrothersOutdoors.com, like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and make sure you watch us on Carbon TV.